Skills and opportunities and job creation are at the top of my agenda as Member of Parliament for Telford. I know that for many in this room, that will be the same for them. And the Government is doing a lot of work to improve skills and opportunities for jobs and qualifications in places like mine. But the role that transport plays in that process cannot be overstated. As of September 2024, the average waiting time for a driving test in the Midlands and South West was more than 21 weeks, around 5 months, the highest of any region in the country. And that average, as we've already heard, does not include the countless people who can't book a test in the first place or being put off by the amount of delays. The chronic shortage of driving tests disproportionately affects young people and those most in need of access to training and for jobs. There are many parts of the country where having to wait months upon months for a driving test or not get one at all is also surmountable for young people, because their opportunities within walking or to catch public transport simply do not exist. For young people in places like mine, the difference between waiting 1 month and 1 year for a driving test could mean not getting the qualification at the local college. It could mean not being able to get that job that they've applied for and have been successful in obtaining. And it could mean worse outcomes for their families. I conducted a survey in my constituency on this issue, and over 40% of constituents who responded to that survey said that they have had to book a driving test before they've taken a single driving lesson, which puts a huge amount of pressure on those young people. And around 50% of those who completed my survey said that the delays in booking a test made it less likely that they would start to learn to drive in the first place, a barrier to development, a barrier to getting to work. Sir Roger, unless this is addressed, this problem is only going to get worse. And we know from the Government, quite rightly, that economic growth is the #1 mission, but so is breaking down opportunities. Getting a grip of this issue will impact on both of those missions. And I asked the Minister whether she will create a task force that she can hold these officials to account for improvement on this, because ultimately it is a barrier to opportunity, a barrier to employment and a barrier for our young people.